one.
All right. Welcome back to the MIA campaign for everybody. Once again, I'm going to be the DM for tonight. I'm Jake. Got a couple of new players joining us on our video today. We got our newest character, another Justin.
Yeah. I'm Thalasso, aka Justin. New Justin.
Not me, basically.
We also have our friend Matt joining us.
Yo, how's it going? I'm Cole, like the department store, but not really. I come and go very randomly and just get into trouble. I'm a rogue, level 8, right, today?
Level
Correct.
6, I believe.
6.
Oh, 6, yeah. And yeah.
And then, of course, we once again have the Justin that's usually with us, Maestro.
How's it going, everybody? I am Olivia.
Our Justin.
Yes, our Justin. OG Justin, something like that. I don't know what you want to call it. Maestro for anybody else who doesn't know that name yet. But yeah, I play Olivia. I'm a little druid. It's a fun time. He's messed up.
And, of course, Casey.
Hey yo, playing Cuddy Sarks again. All right, it's gonna be one hell of a time, when we get us going.
So, just as a quick recap for everybody, we had arrived on this island called Part.3. Is a very hostile jungle where just about everything seems to be trying to kill you, from ants that'll poison you and leave you dead in 3 steps to giant beasts made out of plants that seem to want to attack people. Unfortunately, while harvesting some dragon wood for a certain item that he wants to make, Maestro, or sorry, gotta get the right names. Olivia and Cuddy, along with a couple other people, had been attacked by one of these apex predators. Cuddy, upon ripping it in half, released some weird spores that were unfortunately inhaled by our druid friend Olivia, who was immediately knocked unconscious and curled up in a fit of pain. Returning to the little village area, you guys were unable to find a cure for him. However, they did cast a spell to kind of hold back some of the stuff that was happening, along with his own little inner demon, we'll call it, also helping to fight off whatever this thing is that's inside of him. As night came around, you guys were approached by a green woman made of leaves that asked for your help, essentially, to come with her to the part of the jungle to solve what is going on here. And if you guys did not comply, then she could only hold back the predators for so long. You guys decided to go along with, and you guys came across this lovely swamp area that you guys see in front of you, where a giant amount of the swamp just rose up, formed a body, and started attacking you guys. You guys do find yourselves currently in combat. This is going to be for Cuddy and Ares, who joined us last time, before we will be able to get Cole and the lasso into the group with us. But shouldn't take too long for us to get to that point. So, we were at the start of the initiative line. Davis, who, although is not here, in the funny dwarf guy or gnome guy that he is, he would have probably pulled out his butcher knife and kept trying to attack this big thing. Butcher knife and also his frying pan. So we'll do. It's got the decorative chef's knife.
And he would have did it all while politely enjoying a butterscotch.
Right. And due to my horrible rolling, both of his attacks swing wide. This swampy monster seems to be a little bit better at moving around than he imagined. Well, I suppose he does have advantage, so I might as well give those 2 more attacks just to see.
So we got 2 sets of advantage situations here. Hey.
So one of those will hit for sure. Check. I didn't write down the AC on this guy or any of its stuff, and I forgot to pull it up. Do. 15 armor class. So only one of those strikes is going to hit with the chef's knife. Let out some weird, unfathomable yell as he starts attacking this thing, trying to chop it up for food or something like that. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he will also get to send out one of his random birds that's gonna fly and attack. Do this character any justice, I'm sorry. It is gonna hit for 6 damage as one of those like big fucking raptor birds just like appears out of nowhere, jumps onto this thing and starts scratching away at it. He does deliver a little bit more damage there. And then with that is going to move on to the Shambling Mountain's turn. It is currently locked on to you, Olivia, who, according to my notes, you are currently a giant crab.
Yes, I am. It's the only means of survival I have.
You also have a shield spell that's on you from Cuddy.
Oh shoot, yeah.
And Cuddy, you have disadvantage. I have marked, but I'm not entirely sure why.
I don't have any active things marked, but that could be for sure.
I was gonna say that wasn't the best note taken on my part, but yeah, this guy is going to.
I think I got it disadvantage because I fought that dog thing, the green one that is dead.
Oh, that could be it.
So
I
sorry,
think
new
it bit
skills.
me at some point.
Okay,
Alright.
let me find my crab
So,
real quick so I know what I'm dealing with here. Crab, there it is.
This guy is going to do 2 slam attacks. These are both coming at. I am sorry about this, but he is locked onto you, and for a reason there, Olivia.
Nope,
So,
I completely understand. And my guy's still in the midst of a fever dream, so we can't even tell if this is real.
so that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep. Oh yeah, very good.
Both of
My
those
AC
will
is
definitely
lower,
hit.
courtesy of the crab.
Well, this is almost perfect and poetic
know.
then.
No.
So it's going to hit you for 2 dive 8 plus 4 on both of these.
All right.
So that's 15
Oh, okay. I'm
with
still
the first
alive
slam.
with my crab, and
The second slam hits you for 13.
Would you believe me if I told you that you took out exactly the amount of life points I had left with my crab included?
Oh no.
So as this thing slams down on you, your crab body disappears and you go back into your normal form, but its rooted fists are now slammed into the ground, still on top of you. And as that happens, because you were hit by both of the slam attacks, you are going to be engulfed. The Shambling Mountain engulfs a medium or small creature grappled by it. The engulfed target is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe, and it must succeed on DC 14 con saving throw at the start of each of my turns.
I
Or
can't even
take
do
bludgeoning
that.
damage.
I can't even do that.
So you are currently being engulfed by this thing.
Oh,
And
great.
as it does start engulfing you like that, it is actually going to like pick you up and start moving away. Cuddy, you are definitely going to have a chance to get an attack in. Pretty much everybody gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Other than Ares. But yeah, it is going to move
See, I believe I
with
did.
you. It's got 20 feet of movement.
That is the dirtiest 20 you've seen all day.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, let me do an attack for.
You with it. Tony the Tiger gets to do attacks.
Yep.
Dirty 20 definitely hits for 10 damage.
Oh, that's not
Awesome.
fair. Can I inspiration reroll that? I still have inspiration from last time I didn't use.
Then yes, you can.
Okay, awesome. Great. Love it. That's much better. See, that's what it should have been earlier and it moved. Wait, hold on. Okay, can we just not use the inspiration because apparently I rolled a 23 also? I don't know when that happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say go with the 23 because the 9 wouldn't hit, but then if it would still be an inspiration to take the 23 or 19. Either way, both of them would hit.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to save the inspiration for later in case I need it.
Okay,
Okay.
so are you going to take the 9 for the miss then?
Okay, sorry. Well, technically I would have had advantage still, right? Because of the back tactic situation.
You know what? Fair enough point.
Yeah.
That would definitely work.
So, yeah. Okay, so +3 to whatever this is. 14.
I probably should have had disadvantage because of whatever I had disadvantage for.
Davis did not manage to hit the thing. But that's 11 damage from the beast.
14 damage from the beast.
Okay.
I did a 3rd level spell for it, so it's a +3 if it's a spell level as well.
Makes sense. All right. And then, yes, the disadvantage attack would then miss for Cuddy.
That's fair.
But with that, as
slippery
the
devil
creature starts moving away, it is going to be Cuddy's turn. You do see that it has Alluvia within its grasp as it is now trying to apparently make its way towards that cave entrance.
I am going to run up and with my first attack, I'm going to use my fisherman's hook. Which is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That damage though. Or that hit though.
For 12 damage.
That damage though.
Nice.
And then on my second attack, I'm going to try to hit him with my thing so I can grapple him for one of my wrestling moves. So it'll be an unarmed strike. 18.
18 does hit.
That does the flat 5 damage for the unarmed. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to try to bell throw him. Is he what? He's too big for me to do that too. Never mind. I'm just going to grapple him so he can't move forward. He's like stuck in a grapple with me to stop his progress.
Okay. Does he have to make a strength save against your strength check, or?
Yeah.
All right.
He can make strength or acrobat or dexterity versus my strength.
Yeah, he's going to go for strength. Natural 1 for him. He's a big boy, but you stopped him. The seas be with you in this island jungle.
Where you going, big fella? And I just hold on to him.
Just kind of lets out a gurgly moan sound. Anything else for you?
No, that'll do it for me.
All right. That will bring us over to Ares, who I'm pretty sure, being the warlock that she is, she's just going to make 2 Eldritch Blast attacks. Does that sound about right?
That sounds right. You want me to roll this forward? Or are you going to do that? Got it.
15 does hit. That's a glancing blow.
And she gets the modifier added to the roll, so it's 1d10 plus 3 damage for each of those.
Nice.
That's 10.
Right? That was a 13, but cut down in half because it was glancing blow. All right. So yeah, shambling mound is definitely starting to look a little bit rougher for wear as you guys are laying into it. She is going to kind of stay back, but within her huge 300-foot range of that. And yeah, that'll bring us over to Alluvia. So at the start of your turn, Alluvia, you need to give us a con saving throw.
Even though I'm unconscious, I still make con saving throws?
Oh, are you unconscious?
Oh yeah, like you took out like the exact amount that I needed to not or to not survive.
Oh, I thought you said I took out just enough to take out the crab.
No, crab and me.
Oh,
Both.
well,
Yeah, like I am out cold right now.
okay.
That's
Man,
why
I
was
really wish some backup from the ship would come to help us while I'm holding this big guy.
All
So,
right, so I just need a death save from you. Your choice
Okay,
if you want it public or whisper, your choice.
I'll just public it. It's fine. Come on. Oh.
Only if we had a healer. Arr.
I'll take 17. That's a good start.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's definitely a success. So.
And Tony is not a concentration spell, and he will still obey the last action that I gave him. I believe it's not a concentration. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Tony's gone.
Oh,
Tony, upon me getting destroyed, you see Tony disappear in a blotch of ink. Basically,
Tony!
man, I was gonna have Tony do something too. So sad. Okay. Cool. That's all I got.
All right. I'll bring us back over to Davis. Getting further away now, so he's just going to pull out his longbow and do 2 attacks. That'll definitely hit. That'll definitely hit.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, he needs to use his fucking bow and arrow more.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him actually use his bow.
I didn't even know he had a bow. Like that's all. I've like played this guy forever, and I've never seen him. Like didn't even know he even held carried, much less used the bow.
And then he gets to do 2d6 damage with his birds. This swarms of geese fly in around this creature as he's just loading it with arrows. So he's got 6, 7, and what the hell was that last one that I just rolled? Another 7.
I just see
So
6, 7.
that's going to be
Oh my gosh!
20. No, god damn it! That's going to be 20 damage that it does, or that he does onto the shambling mound.
I'll see myself out.
You hear Alluvia in the midst of being engorged. Can he stop?
All
He's
right.
like, there you go.
And as it goes on to this thing's turn, it's starting to really look rough and whatever else, but it has a good hold on Alluvia. While you have a good hold on it, Cuddy, I do need you to make for me I feel like a strength check is what I'm going to need from you on this one. As you feel the creature almost start to shiver and start to come apart within your grasp.
16.
You manage to hold on to creature even as it starts to dissemble and it starts to like flow into the ground, into the pool of water as you guys are at the edge here. And it's actually going to start trying to disappear underground. It has one turn currently where it's still restrained, but it's also partially submerged. Is trying to get away from you guys as it's not doing good.
My mom
So-
told me about this when I was a kid. It's the quicksand.
Essentially, at this point, yeah. So that'll bring us over to you, Cuddy. What do you want to do is this thing's trying to flee your grasp.
So I want to use my action to try to pull it back out of the hole. Pretty much just like trying to rip it out of the ground as best as possible back into like our reality.
Okay. Why don't you give me a athletics check?
I like that. I like that a lot. Didn't go as well as I liked, but still okay. 15. 15, not bad.
I'm just gonna roll to resist. It does, like, it feels like it's starting to slip away. Like the vines that you're holding on to are actually starting to come away from the body as it's breaking off different parts to try and submerge itself again.
I just yell to the rest of the group, I can't hold on much longer. It's getting away from me as pieces kind of snap away from me, and I'm just struggling my best with all my might to stop it from taking Olivia. Hold on, lad.
All right. Awesome. Anything else that you want to do?
No, that's my whole turn.
All right. I think Ares is just going to lower her hand and start blasting at this thing really quick. That'll hit. Will not hit. 6 more damage. So, apparently it's getting harder and harder to hit as this thing is moving further and further underground. Then I guess that'll bring us to Alluvia. I am trying to kind of get this part to wrap up quickly. I'm not trying to have you guys wait for us, Matt and New Justin. Sorry.
Yeah, pass number 2.
It's all good.
Awesome.
So good to go. That's it for me.
All right. Davis has bad eyesight and bad aim at this point, so he is going to come running up. He's got 30 feet of movement, right? 25.
right.
Olivia, eat a butterscotch.
Oh yeah, he's a
5,
dwarf.
10,
Those a
15,
butterscotch at him.
20, 25. He's going to try and flank him to help you out as far as stopping it from running away. Despite the longbow being really good, he gets advantage on these attacks. So 17 definitely hits. So he's going to chop once. Chop twice into this thing. Jesus Christ. Fucking
Nice.
unloading on it. And then he gets 2 more bird attacks in there.
Get him.
It's a 7 for the bird
Oh,
attacks,
jeez.
along with 12 there, so that's 19 damage. So as this thing is trying to pull away, he does just like hack it into the last couple of pieces, cutting Alluvia free. The vines rip out of your hands there, Cuddy, but this creature does eventually just disappear and dissipate into pieces of floating vegetation on the water.
Do I see Alluvia like come out of it?
Yes, Alluvia does end up like the mold and or all the moss and everything just like kind of sifts down, and all of a sudden he comes popping out of it, covered in muck and frog guts and stuff.
I'll run over and pick him up as best as possible. And then I have lay on hands, so I can give him 30 healing.
Yay.
Nice.
Can I have him reduce that to 24 because that's my max HP?
Yes, definitely.
I give him 24 healing.
There you go. I was like, save this for later. You might need.
I knew that. I heal him till he's full of healing.
Son,
All
son, no.
And it just looks like I'm like hugging him, and like my tears are falling on him and healing him as they do.
I'm like coughing.
cuddling in Vegeta.
Like,
No, lad, you can't die on me. Come back, lad.
yeah, I was like, Cuddy, too hard.
It's like I can hear your voice.
I'm trying to wiggle. Loosen up a little. Sir.
Oh, lad, you're alive. Wonderful. Oh, God. It's okay. And I start wiping the tears from my eyes.
Put my hand like on your arm because you're holding me up, but I'd be like, "That's okay, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it."
I thought we lost you.
You know, I could relate to the feeling. Why does this feel reminiscent of another character? Never mind. Moving on. It's like, yes, I'm good, thank you. Is it? Well, yeah. Can I stand up? Can you put me down? Is that okay?
Yeah, I put him
Ah.
down.
Thank you. A little wobbly, but I stay standing.
All right. So the creature is completely gone. All the remnants of it are quickly left behind. The floating leaves of the druid lady kind of rush past you guys and into the cave opening in front of you guys. That's located up here at the top of the screen. In this moment, as everything is kind of cleared up and whatever else, why don't you guys both give me a perception check?
8. Perception. There it is. 14.
14 will. You notice that there's a couple like pieces of boxes and other crates, things like that, that have made their way into this area, little bits of detritus and whatever. But Cuddy, you notice a couple of the boxes and crates that you're noticing have like the insignia from your guys' ship, and as you're looking around, you see drag marks leading into the cave, and you even find what appears to be a knife that you could swear you've seen Cole holding before.
Or doesn't that look like our stuff over there?
Now that you mention it, I did have to move that box over to fix the ship once.
And that looks like Cole's knife. I remember him playing that game where you put your hand out and stab your fingers. That's why he's missing a finger, I think.
I thought he was crazy for doing that the first time. He kept doing it?
Oh yeah, he loves that game.
Oh. Oh, well, I'll mend his finger later if he wants to. Well, I mean, and I did I notice the drag marks, or he noticed drag marks?
He would have noticed the drag marks for sure.
Okay.
You just noticed the detritus and stuff like that. It's probably his height vantage.
Okay.
I would definitely point him out to you though, as I'm kind of talking through the rest of the stuff, and be like, maybe these drag marks lead somewhere. They kind of go to that cave over there.
Yeah, I mean, probably a good idea to go check it out. I mean, I'm assuming that's probably where we need to go anyways, with the spirit lady forest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's okay with you, can you take the lead on this one? I will back you up.
Or only if we had a rogue to take the lead here, but yeah, I'll go.
Well, I mean, I'd rather have someone who's burly. They can at least handle some hits better than I can.
I sent you a link to the stream on your phone.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll head in.
Okay, so so you are aware it is a very large cave opening. It's probably a good 20 feet wide across, so easily can walk shoulder to shoulder with each other to go through if you wanted. But the swamp air thickens as you follow the drag marks forward. The trees here are older, twisted, braided together like they've grown around something that they fear. The trail leads into a break in the earth, a low-rooted, choked opening, half hidden by hanging moss and slick vines. But the moment you step beneath the overhang of the cave, the air changes. It becomes damp in a way that feels indoor, like stepping into the mouth of something that has been breathing for a very long time. The glow of your lights catches on the walls. You see wet roots pulsing faintly with a sick green sheen. Then, the vines above you shudder. Not from wind, not from weight. They move like muscles tightening. And I need you guys to make me a dex save.
Oh,
Dex save, okay. Oh, you know what? I'll take that. 17.
yeah, 19. 19's not bad. I'll take it too.
You guys both jump out of the way. However, due to storyline, this will work out great. Cuddy and Ares do not manage to jump out of the way of the vines in time. As the vines fall on them, you guys jump out of the way, and you see that they are quickly wrapped up and dragged away from the entrance of the cave. Probably letting out a couple of screams like, "Hey, no, let me go!"
It's like Thorn Whip miss. Oh.
I'm assuming you meant Davis and
Yeah. What did I say instead of Davis?
you said Cuddy.
Oh, damn.
I'm Cuddy, so I was worried for a
Sir!
second, but I'm pretty sure I saved.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yep. Both Olivia and Cuddy saved. Davis and Aries both find themselves quickly dragged inside of the cave by vines that wrap around them and pull them away. You guys are able to easily follow along behind as more of the vines start to kind of snarl around and retract a little bit, getting ready for the next ambush that they can drop upon. It takes a little while of doing some walking for you guys to get there. Is there anything that you want to talk about as you're going through? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, all right, lad, we gotta go save our friends. We can't let whatever this thing get them like they were trying to get you.
I agree. Hopefully they'll be okay by the time we get over there. 'Cause I don't even know what we're dealing with here. I will also do a produce flame in my hands. That way, in the event that they try to come after us again, I do want to throw my flame to try to, deter them a little bit as we're going.
I have the sending stones. I want to send a message back to the ship, back to the Crow Song, that we could use some help.
As you pull out the magic stone to start speaking into it, you get a lot of crackling sound coming back as if the signal for the magic is somehow being obstructed.
Much like that.
Oh,
No.
that's no good. All right, can't get a hold of the ship, lad. We're on our own.
Well, I mean, at least, there's two of us here instead of just one. So it's a good situation, I think.
Two is better than one, I'm told.
That's right. It is. So, but just so you're aware, I can't turn into animals from here on out, though, because the crab was the last one I got. But I can bring Tony back later.
Just stay behind me for now, and we'll continue forward, and we'll take it as it comes.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, but yeah, by the way, for the purpose of my safety, it's the reason why I'm behind him, not because of a narrow path. Even if we get attacked from the front, he has a better chance of defending it than I do.
Right? No, I got
We'll
you.
just progress. We'll just progress forward as we have this conversation.
Yep.
So the tunnel slopes downward into darkness, and the temperature rises with every step. The walls are not stone anymore; they're layered, thick cords braided into ribs, slick with glowing sap that pulses like veins. The air tastes metallic, sweet, like honey mixed with blood. Sound dies here. Your breathing seems too loud, your heartbeat too close. The vines dragging your companions pull them forward with calm inevitability, like a river current that has decided where they belong. As you guys follow the vines, you see that they disappear into an opening. And you guys now find yourself looking in to this cave.
I do want to say something before we get to this point. I would look at Cuddy and be like, Cuddy, sir, this may not be the best time for jokes, but you get the feeling that they were kind of being strung along for a second there. Just, being drugged, just I know, not the best time, but it was kind of there, and I felt like it was appropriate, and I was told they need to make more jokes. Because apparently I'm funnier that way.
All right. It was a very good time for a joke. With every heavy situation, you need levity, lad. And that was
There you go.
terrific.
Awesome.
Good job. I give him like a good hard pat on the back. Good job, bud.
Thanks. Trying to look a little more confident, but I'm still terrified out of my wits.
So, the tunnel opens suddenly into a vast hollow chamber. The ceiling is high, but you can't tell how high. Mists hang in the air, thick with drifting spores that glow faintly green like drowned fireflies. Dark water pools across the floor in shallow sheets, rippling even though nothing touches it. The walls are alive. They are covered in vibrant moss and root lattice, and within that lattice are shapes. Humanoid silhouettes pressed into the growth like bodies wrapped in vines. Some breathe, some twitch. Dozens of them, suspended, preserved. The air is warm, but it's not comforting. It feels like standing too close to a living heart. And beneath it all is a pulse. Slow, heavy, ancient. Felt more than heard. This is not a cave. This is the inside of something.
Very good description.
Yeah. It's
This
like,
is where I give credit to AI because I could not come up with half that, but it's so great.
yeah. Like, why do I feel icky? It
So-
feels very icky.
This
This
place
is
is
where-
very
Says that.
weird.
This is where we're going to be able to finally introduce our other members of Cole and Thalasso, along with another figure that you guys recognize from the ship that is also stuck inside the walls, vines. The captain from the ship. So
Captain, it's got you too.
I thought he went back to the ship, sir. Great. That's like what, like 4 people now? You see me like going through fingers like you got Aries and got Davis and you got the guy the lasso guy and got this guy over here looks like Cash. Anybody else I'm missing? Oh wait, sorry, Captain too. That's 5.
5 out of the dozens of bodies that you see.
Like, are we responsible for everybody? Because I get the feeling that we're not gonna have enough arms for this one, sir.
All right. So this part is mostly for Cole and Thalasso. Your eyes adjust to the green glow, and you see them clearly. Bodies cocooned along the walls, half embedded in the mass. Some are villagers, some are beasts. And then you see familiar faces, crew members from the ship, bound and hanging like offerings. And among them, Captain Greyfeather, restrained like the rest, but still upright, jaw clenched, eyes open, fighting to stay awake. And around his neck, a coral necklace hangs like a wound that never healed. Figure moves through the mist, bare feet in shallow water, silent steps. She is tall, slender, and impossibly still. Skin the color of fresh moss after rain, hair hanging like wet vines, a crown of bark and leaves frames her face. She moves between the cocoon bodies slowly, gently, like a priest walking through a cathedral. She pauses at one captive, touches their touches their cheek, and the vines tighten slightly as if responding to her attention. Then she stops before Captain Greyfeather. Her head tilts, her eyes narrow, and the glow in the chamber brightens for just a moment as if the cave itself has taken notice. She reaches out and hovers her hand near the coral necklace. It doesn't glow, it doesn't hum, but the roots around her recoil, subtle, involuntary, like a living thing pulling away from a thorn. Green woman's expression shifts, not fear, but recognition. Her voice is soft when she speaks, almost reverent. Containment, old and hungry. She keeps walking around, looking at all these different people. Olivia and Cuddy, as she's walking around inspecting all these bodies, what are you guys doing?
Does she seem to notice us, or are we just kind of?
Currently, you guys are like at the mouth of the opening. You guys haven't come out into the cave itself, so she's just walking around checking the harvested bodies.
I'll probably be like, we should stand back, lad, and try to hide a little and see what she's doing. This all feels very weird to me.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see. I am going to let's see. I think I have some stuff that can help with the stealthiness for me at least. I wish I had more stuff I could do. Um,
Meta, I think like getting this a surprise before just barging in probably the best plan, but I don't really know what she's up to necessarily.
Okay. Jeez. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide myself like right over here where there's a little bit of darkness. Um, Try to use the darkness in my outfit to kind of give me a little bit of a help there in case. Although I kind of would be like, I'm not sure if me hiding is gonna be the most beneficial thing, but I'll give it a shot since I'm here.
I'll try to hide on the other side somewhere to not give Olivia away because I'm going to suck here, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, Rick. This is the second time now. We've either rolled the same number or got the same result.
All right. So you guys are able to easily kind of hide off on the sides as you guys are keeping an eye on what she's doing as she's walking around. But I would also like you to give me a perception check as you're kind of looking around through the mist and spores.
Natural 20,
And-
baby.
Nice. And
Natural
I will
one,
say
baby.
that the lasso and Cole, you guys can also give us a couple of perception checks.
Tell you about some extremes.
I can perceive things.
Yeah.
Gotta get the quack.
Not
Yeah.
20.
Boy, let's go. Did you get a nat 20?
I don't know. I rolled a 20. It said B on the dice. I don't know why it didn't
It
show up.
was an and, I think. The ampersand.
Oh yeah, then that'd be a natural 20. Yeah, it's
Yep.
not showing up on roll 20, that's all. Yeah, you got a nat 20 as
Alright,
well.
yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, Cuddy,
Oh
you're
yeah, it shows
probably
up in shows up
probably
in
in
the
the
D&D
D&D
Beyond.
Beyond. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So, Cuddy, you're probably a little bit too focused on what the lady is doing, keeping an eye on her in case anything dangerous happens. The lasso also, as this woman is starting to come walking up towards you as you are bound and gagged against the wall, you can see her getting closer. But Olivia and Cole, both of you notice quite easily that at the center of this chamber rises a towering knot of roots and bark, a mass the size of a small house pulsing slowly like a living lung. Suspended within that mass is a woman. Her body is half human, half root-bound ruin. Vines pierce through her ribs and spine like veins made of wood. Her hair drifts around her in the mist like seaweed. Her face is pale green, cracked like old porcelain. Her eyes are closed, and yet you know she is awake, because the heartbeat beneath your feet grows louder, faster, like something recognizing prey. As you notice this, her eyes open. They are not kind eyes, not cruel ones either. They are tired, ancient. And the eyes seem to focus, in this case, they are going to focus on you, Olivia.
My whisper was accurate.
Uh-oh.
And they've... What's that, Cuddy?
I just said uh-oh.
But Olivia, the eyes focus on you as if you are the first thing that she has truly seen in centuries. And her voice does not echo, it simply appears in the air heavy with dampness. You came. Good. The jungle has been starving for answers. She pauses and the roots around her tighten like muscles. I can feel what you carry. A curse that holds. A fire that ends. And strength enough to survive being here. As she speaks, the green woman that's walking around also turns to start approaching the cave entrance, where both Olivia and Cuddy, you are very much noticed now. But as she speaks, you guys all hear these words, and your eyes are drawn to 3 growths within the chamber. 1 second.
Whoa.
Oop, that's the wrong layer. Ooh, that would have been dangerous.
Ah,
I was going to put the map onto the token layer, and it's like, no, I don't need to do that. Three massive bulbs of root and moss embedded in the walls like tumors. Each one pulses with the heartbeat. Each one glows a slightly different shade of green. Strange symbols, half arcane, half natural, crawl across them like living tattoos. With every pulse, the symbols rearrange, trying to form a pattern that never quite completes. The mother's gaze hardens. The one that's in the inside the central pod here. I've been awake for centuries, held in place by throats I cannot cut, feeding a spell that does not know the meaning of enough. I tried to stop it, tried to starve it, I tried to die. Her voice trembles, not with sadness, with rage at her own helplessness. And then the jungle whispered to me. It told me strong ones had arrived, strong enough to reach my door, strong enough to kill my guardians. So I asked the jungle to bring you. Her eyes narrow. Now, tell me how to end this.
I look over at Cuddy and it's like, well, can I ask a few questions first so I can understand what's happening here? There's a lot of things that are occurring that I'm not I'm not fully understanding here.
What do you wish to know? And the green
Um,
woman starts to walk towards you.
okay, and I'm basically just gonna stand here out in the open just to, no use hiding at this point. I'm gonna be like, what are the things that are, and I'm gonna point to the green and the purple, as I'm assuming I can see those two and not the red one in the back. It's like, what are those, if I may ask?
They are pieces of the spell held together.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
are also the heart, the life force that controls me.
Well, so do you, if I may ask, just for your perspective here as well, are you looking to get out of this alive? Do you want to die? What are you looking at for yourself in this situation?
She cocks her head and regards you silently for a moment. What would you want?
Well, quite frankly, if I was in your position, considering I respectfully don't know how old you are, um, probably better. See, the thing is like, maybe saying that out loud's not the best option. Um, let's see. And kind of like Cuddy, it's like,
yeah.
Cuddy, does
Not
any of this
no.
stuff? Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
No, no, you were, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
As you look over me, not knowing the levity of the situation, I'd be like, "Oh, I mean, the best for us is you give us our friends back. We go home and we forget about all this. I don't think, you know, you got some shit going on here, and I'm not sure what that is."
I'll I'll look over at Cuddy, be like, Cuddy, I don't think we're gonna quite get that option because of my situation. Because if we were to leave anyways, I would be the person gone then.
Are
Remember the high fever or the crazy fever dreams and stuff that I'm having?
oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. I think it came from here. Yeah. So, um, it's
So you
like,
heal
okay.
him and then give us all that stuff.
I'm laughing. Olivia's not. I'm laughing at that. It's like, okay, well, let's see. So, what do you know how to deal with the three hearts that you're referring to here? Do you know what it takes to either get them to stop or to be under a temporary suspension? Anything like that?
That's out kind of a mirthless laugh. If I knew that, I wouldn't still be stuck here.
Fair point. And I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna point to the lady who's walking towards us. Like, Is she like? Do you control what she does?
She is my avatar. She is
She-
me so that I can be free as this spell will let me be.
So basically you control it, or her.
Of course. I
Okay.
control all this jungle.
Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. If you don't mind, I would like to walk around, and I want to take a look at the things that you have out here and see what I can do.
Give me a
If that's okay.
persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh, 11.
You see her kind of hardens her gaze against you. I don't think it's safe for one such as you be left to wander around here. And she kind of starts to go like waving up towards the ceiling above you a little bit, and you kind of hear vines starting to slither around in the mist above you.
Like, oh, I mean, it's not exactly like you're in any danger. You control the entire area, anyways. But okay, fair point. Let's see, okay. So, if based off of any information that I've gathered while we've been dealing with all of this, is there anything? Oh, I should probably make an intelligence or arcana check for this. But is there any information that maybe that I was given earlier that player does not remember at the moment that might help with the situation that was made aware of? Because I mean, I could guess some things, but I'm trying to not do things that are going to be resulting in us fighting immediately.
Why don't you
Preferably
give me
not.
a quick history check?
History? Okay. Let's see. Oh, my history's not
It
the
looks like we got
best.
friends here.
Oh,
I could just punch her.
natural 20.
Nice. You would remember being told that all the apex predators and things like that around here, none of them ever consume the bodies where they're at. They're all dragged away towards the heart of this jungle. You get a very strong feeling that the heart mentioning some whatever this is the heart of the jungle where you guys are at, which is why the area is lined with all these bodies.
Mhm.
You have continuously seen things die, get consumed, and then start regrowing over and over in this place.
Mhm.
And you know the island is only a few hundred years old, and the jungle on it is far beyond what should be here for that amount of time.
Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. And by the way, just for my own information, we didn't have any more vine traps on the way in, did we? We didn't
Nope,
run
it
into
was
anything on.
just the one at the mouth.
Okay. All right. So, I look over at Cuddy and I say, sir,
Arla.
gonna need you to take a rough truth for a second here, if you don't mind.
Sometimes we gotta look in before we can look out, you know?
Perfect. If the worst case scenario is that situation happens here and I die, please just get out of here with everyone you can. Mainly our crew, preferably.
You know I can't leave you behind, and I can't make that promise.
Well, I'm telling you that anyways because there's a good chance that you're not going to be focused here in the next few minutes. Just want to make sure you're aware of that before I do any more actions. Just, trying to be careful. And I'm
We've got
going
a
to,
lot of other friends here, so I try to get everyone out safe.
yes. So I'm going to walk up and be like, all right, well, I think the main thing we're going to have to do, and I'm going to walk up here, just to about here, not too terribly far away. I do want to check one thing. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? From what I can tell, how thick are those vines around everybody that I can see?
I would say that's probably like good 6-inch wide vine that's wrapping around everybody and whatever. Some of the older bodies have thicker vines around them, but your couple of crew members that you see hanging around are, some of the newer, thinner vines.
Newer thinner vines. Okay. So what I'm going to do, actually I'll walk up here and I'm looking around and I'm kind of focusing on the avatar for the moment. And I kind of look back at Cuddy and it's like, you might want to get ready for earlier than later. And I'm going to pop a flame in my hand. I'm going to throw it at the Lhasa. Try to get the vines broken.
I'll pull out
All
my
right.
lightning javelin in preparation.
So I'll try to do an attack roll. It's a 10. I'm aiming for the vines, not for him specifically, if that helps. I'm not trying to actually. Not trying to. Oh, well, that's a fair point too. But I'm trying to break the vines in an attempt to free him. Just I need extra help. This is not going to go well for two of us.
Okay. Well, I will say that with a 10 that does hit, it's kind of just a cave wall that you're kind of throwing the thing at, but you have a general target of it. General target.
Just
So I will say that you do hit that area. Roll me a die 20 to see how accurate it was if you hit him or the vine itself. 10 plus you
Okay.
hit the vine.
Let's see. Boink and boink.
big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. And
14.
stop.
14.
So
Oh,
yes,
didn't
you
show
do
it on the
manage.
side.
You do manage to hit the vine itself. It does start to kind of wither away and shy away from it. You notice that there is a bit of a gray tinge to the flame that you sent out, though. And as that happens, you do see the vines around the lasso kind of pull away, and he's now free to be able to move around.
Oh my god. My back.
And after I do that, I'll look over at the avatar and probably turn slightly over towards where the actual mother is. I want to badly call her Genova so badly. I'm just getting Genova vibes from Final Fantasy so much. I have to say it right now just to get it out of my system. But I'll look at her and be like, unfortunately, if you want your help, you can't make demands by taking people that don't belong to you. And that includes the crew that I work with. So, you'll excuse me, I'm going to take care of my business first, then I'll get to yours next. And I'll prepare another flame, but I'm not going to do it just yet.
Cue the music.
Kind of hear the air in the cave just kind of flush out through the tunnels as she lets out a little sigh. I see. So it's gonna be like this. I need to have a test. If you're able to break down my doors, maybe you'll have enough to break me. Or maybe one of you will suffice to replace me. Somebody else to take over this cursed role. And with that, the avatar in front of you begins to grow
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
and change.
She's a grower, not a shower.
So help me if it's that same thing we just got done dealing with.
And
Uh,
she
is Cole still held up by vines?
No, as she says this, she says that she's going to test you guys. The vines around Cole do retract, freeing him. The vines on the captain do stay, though. He is currently restrained. But as
You see me just like so ready to throw a javelin at your ass, and like the vines start to disappear away. I go, and stop.
But you guys see the avatar starts to grow and change, becoming larger, covered in harder bark areas, more vines, thorns, things of the jungle culminate into person almost. Now with this, I need everybody to roll initiative
Woot woot.
and clear out the old stuff.
Yay, it worked. 8.
Okay, initiative. I forgot to add my
Did you
turn.
get beyond 20 connected? Oh no. 8.
Oh boy. At least I'm not starting this shindig. If typing's too loud, please let me know.
You're good on my end.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I don't think my mic caught it, but I can be wrong. Oh well. There.
Am I just supposed to call it out? Oh, there you go. Sorry.
There we go. Okay. So, to start us out in this initiative, as both Cole and Thalasso are now freed and whatever, Thalasso, you get to start things off as this giant lady of wood and leaves, and swamp life comes to life in front of you.
Hmm. So I heard that entire conversation that was going on between Alluvia and this entity.
Yep.
All right, so I know that it's controlling that thing. I'm gonna just command it uh to grovel.
All right.
DC
It's going
15
to
save. Wisdom.
wisdom save. All right. Yeah, the creature does start to kneel down in place of where it's at. You see the eyes on it flashing angrily as it's trying to resist, but it's currently unable to, but it takes a kneeling position in front of Alluvia.
All right. As I see it start to give up, I say, "This is not the way. We must find a better way." That's the end of my turn.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh. uh, ooh,
Nice. As you say that you need to find a better way, you do hear her voice throughout the chamber still, the voice of the mother, not the avatar. There's always another way. I can think of at least 2 ways for this to end. You all die and feed me more. You kill me, and the jungle dies with me. I'm sure there's something else, but as far as I know, that's all I've tried, and it's all that's left for me. And with that, did you have any movement that you wanted to do, or any bonus actions?
I'm just gonna hang out right there for now until I
Right.
see what happens next.
Then it is the avatar's turn. Do I have to save to overcome the suggestion or the command, or forget how that works on my end of things.
Must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. It doesn't say anything other than that, but I assume it would be like you'd have a chance to save each of your turns. I'll throw that up in.
Okay.
Did that up? Put it up. No, let's see.
If you do
Should be a
the other
display
button, it'll say display in VTT. There we go.
Okay.
Just save throw or follow command on its next turn. Okay, so yeah, this is the turn where it has to do as he said, and it kneels and does its groveling form in front of Alluvia here. And
She closed off those entrances, or the
looks
entrance
like
we came in.
nope. As far as you can tell, all the path that they came through down on the bottom of the screen is still open for you guys to run through if you so wish. But yes, the
Because
target
I
falls
run.
prone and then ends its turn, is what it says for
Runs
grovel.
away.
So yeah. So then that brings us over to Alluvia. You have this giant or large creature in front of you that is now currently prone.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Trying to think about what I want to do here. Okay. Is the I'm assuming that the stuff that I'm dealing with, the sickness I was dealing with beforehand, still in my system, but not like crazy active like it was earlier.
Correct.
Okay, so then what I will do is I'm going to take advantage of the moment, and I'm going to move around. Let's see, I have 25 feet, I believe, movement. Yes, I do. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to I'm going to walk by while she's groveling. I'm going to breathe on my hands, kind of whisper something. My hands are going to go turn into claws. And I'm going to do primal savagery on. I'm going to see if anything happens to this thing at the moment.
On the green thing?
thing. I was like, I want to say heart, but I don't know if it's a heart because it was like we alluded towards that. So I was like, maybe. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna try to attack and just see what it does.
All right.
And I did drop that flame, by the way, that I had started out. 24 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay. And we'll see how this goes for damage, maybe. Can you roll my sense? There we go. It's going to be for a total of 8 acid damage.
Acid?
Acid.
All right. Yes, you are able to attack the I'll just call it a node. You're able to attack one of the nodes that's nearby, hitting it with your acid damage. Seems to have the desired effect that you want as you put a couple slashes into the thing. As you are looking at it, give me a perception check.
Okay. The perception. 11.
You notice that some of the vines and like the leafy vein bits and whatever else are running through this green node. On occasion, they almost seem to form a symbol that you could recognize before squirming away again.
If I'm able to slightly narrow that down a little bit, is it something like I personally would know, like involving myself, or like a general knowledge with like
General knowledge.
traveling? Like I've been on the ship with everyone. We've been to a bunch of different places. I saw a country's flag symbol. Like I'm trying to see what am I able to figure that out with that 11 or not right now?
So essentially, like if you're looking at a leaf, you know how it's got the little veins that run through it.
Mm-hmm.
Those veins almost start to like form up what would be considered a word or a symbol, something noticeable before wiggling back.
Okay. Um,
in that way is how it's recognizable. It's going into some sort of geometric shape, we'll call it.
Okay. Cool. Then I will leave that at that for now. And I'm assuming that the shield spell is not active on me, right?
Correct.
That's not okay. Cool. That's fine. I just want to make sure because I'm going to mentally be looking for that. All right. Let's see. Bonus action wise, I don't think I have a whole lot I can do right now. Let's see. Nope, it's an action for that too. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be all for me for now.
All right.
And I do go back to face Miss Groveling Lady back here to make sure I don't give her a chance to get from behind.
Sounds good. Then I'll bring us over to Cuddy.
Did awesome. I am going to go 5, 10, 15 here, and that puts Alluvia within 60 feet of me. So I will cast Shield of Fate on Alluvia again as a bonus action.
Perfect.
That gives Alluvia the +2 to their AC.
Yay.
While I concentrate on that spell, so I will be concentrating to make it happen. It lasts 10 minutes. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to walk over this way. As I saw Alluvia attack the little thing, I'm going to attack this purple one by throwing a javelin at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll for attack. Sorry.
Harpoon, I should say.
Some poom.
12.
Unfortunately, that misses. It flies just a little bit wide.
I will pull out a second one and throw another one, being like, "Gah, or I'll get you this done." And also missed with that one.
Correct.
You're a slippery little one, aren't you? And that'll be it for me.
All right. And as you also are looking at this node, go ahead and give me a perception check.
17.
You do recognize a couple of this, like, veiny kind of twitchies and things like that. And it almost seems to be forming up like a symbol needed for a spell. In fact, multiple areas seem to form up like a line of a spell, and then it dissipates, goes back to being regular little squirming veins, and then starts reforming before collapsing again.
Or I think this is some sort of summoning circle. I yell to everybody as I take that information in.
All right. And that will bring us over to Cole. You've been freed from the vines that were on the wall. You do see Captain Greyfeather is stuck against one of the walls, still being bound, and one of the red nodes is in front of you. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna be a coward because I've been stuck in binds for I don't know how long, and I have no idea what's happening. And I'm gonna use my movement, and I'm gonna come back into the trees and the vines right here. I'm gonna try and use hide, and just kind of hide back here for now, and then
We'll
I'm
say
just gonna end my.
as
Oh,
you
go
like
ahead.
start feeling against the wall to find a place to hide, you do come into contact with a rock wall shortly beyond, probably like up to your elbow in vines, but the vines are all still squirming and wiggling. You can try and hide in them, but you might find yourself restrained again.
I see. Okay. Dang. I'm gonna realize that, and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to come out. And I'm gonna shoot this thing with my short bow. $11.
Fortunately, that misses. Your arrow flies true but bounces off harmlessly as you're in such close range.
Then I'm just gonna end my turn right there.
Right. As this is happening, Alluvia, you're attacking that green node. You suddenly hear a noise coming from the creature behind you. And
The green thing or the lady?
technically the lady. So
Okay, cool.
like as you're attacking the green thing, you hear noise, which kind of makes you turn back towards the lady, where you suddenly see. I just have to move her for a second.
Because she's a
You see
lady.
a living twig blight creature coming off of the avatar. And it is going to come at you for attacking the node. It's not going to have anything for me on there. Hang on, D&D Beyond Twig Blight. There you are. It is going to come at you with a couple of sharpened ends of its twigs scraping at you. It is going to roll a 19 to hit.
Oh man, that hits. It was
For a
an
total
18.
of
Sorry, go
for a
ahead.
total of 3 piercing damage as this thing just like kind of clambers off of the avatar and starts swiping at you.
Okay. For the record, with that Shield of Faith, dude, it's 18.
Nice. So it just
So I
barely
was like,
fucking
dang
hit.
it, man.
And then after that, Cuddy, you see another one of those creatures coming out of the woodwork of the central area.
Blimey, little
And
bastards they are.
it's going to come up on you and swipe with its sharpened stick claws. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits for sure.
That is going to be for 4 damage.
4 damage does hurt for sure.
And it kind of lets out like a little Groot-ish sound, not actually words, just and swipes at you as it does, like creaking wood.
But that ain't Pinocchio attacking me.
And at initiative 20, it is going to Yeah, that's not anything there. You will need to make a everybody is going to need to make a con save for me as the mist starts to lower down on you guys and you see purple dust floating down from within the mist.
Does that have anything to do with being frightened?
No, it does not.
And it's a con save, you said.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that. 16.
All right. Then we just need one for.
Nice. Look at those numbers.
Heck yeah. You all managed to pass as some poisonous spores come floating down. You all hold your breath in time for as it comes near you and whatnot. But with that,
A night on the ship when we have beans is worse than this.
that'll bring us over to Thalasso. We'll get one more round in us before we do the break.
Okay, so this is one of our player characters here.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be Cuddy, Casey's character.
And this is the captain, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think if I move here, everyone's within 30 feet of me, correct?
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoo, all right.
Nice job.
Played
Nice
out perfectly.
placement. Jeez.
So, I'm casting Bless. I don't know if it popped up on there.
Mhm.
Yep.
But I'm gonna hang out right here and concentrate real hard. And I want all of you to concentrate just as hard as me. And hit it. Hit with your next attack.
Nice. All right.
I
That
mean,
is an
hit
extra
with
I
the
like
next attack.
Any bonus actions for you?
I don't know. Is anyone like hurting? Did I see anyone take a lot of damage or anything like that?
I think the only person who's been hurt is me, and it was very, very small.
Okay.
Cuddy also got a little swipe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still pretty good though. I'm not too bad. I'm
Alright,
bleeding
no,
a bit, but not.
It's all good. End of turn.
All right. Then that'll bring us over to the Avatar. She is going to spend her half her movement to stand up from her prone position that you had her stuck in. What the hell do I? Oh, that makes sense. When you see something on GM layer and it makes no sense, it's like, oh yeah, that's what it was. It was something I hid because it was her other form. Yeah, she's going to rise up and she's going to slam down on you there, Alluvia.
Okay.
Hang on, where that-
And Mrs. Slam attack roll.
Suspense. Oh,
That
miss.
is
Well, there's an internet connection. I was like, no connections right now.
no, it was me. Sorry, I was making sure of stuff. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Jeez. It just barely
Just
beats my
barely.
18. Just a hair.
All right, and that is going to be for 2d8 plus 4, so 12 damage.
12
She hits you
damage?
with a slam attack.
All right, give me a second. I need to roll a d10 for my stress board. Give me just a second. We've hit that point already. 4. All right, my turn. I'll explain what it is.
Does anything happen to you right now as you're getting that? Because she does have a second attack coming, but
No,
dramatically, if something's happening, let me know.
it's a personality shift, slight personality shift. That's all.
Okay. So, as that goes through, she is going to raise up her other fist and she's going to slam down for another attack on you.
Awesome. Oh,
That is a
crap.
19 to hit, which just barely hits, so it'll be half damage, correct?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it'll still be full damage. 18 is my AC.
Even with the shield?
Yeah, my
Oh,
AC is 16 plus the 2 is 18. So, yeah.
okay. So then, yes, she does hit you for the 19, and this will be for 15. 19 damage.
Okay, I am
Jesus.
unconscious.
That is a lot of damage.
I'm not dead. I'm unconscious. Just for the record.
You hear a noise as this impact comes against you. You start to fall unconscious, and you find yourself within your mind. So, you need my help already?
For what it's worth, I was trying to avoid it, but it would be great to get a little bit of assistance. Yeah. I mean, I already made a deal earlier, so I don't think we can make another deal now, can we?
You are utterly pathetic as a test subject. We need to do something about that. And you just feel this like burning gray flames coursing through your blood. And your eyes are going to snap back open, and you have 10 HP.
Ooh. Okay.
And roll your stress board with disadvantage.
Okay, so I need to roll 10, okay, 2d10s. 3. Okay, well, I gotta roll it again later at disadvantage because it's another stress roll part of disadvantage. Do you want me to roll it again just in case?
Nope.
Okay.
Just whatever
So-
the result was there for you.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
as
can.
you-
I will increase the stress once though, because I do need to do it from the previous one. So, 1 second.
So as she hits you, and you get struck almost unconscious before this creature within you brings you back with a bitch slap. The gray fire that races through you makes her flinch away from you, visibly. In fact, even the twig creature jumps away from you as you do this.
All right.
And that is your turn.
Okay. I won't say anything. I'll wait till my turn's done, or till the next turn.
No, it is your turn now.
Oh, it is my turn. I'm sorry. All right. So so the slap will, basically comes up, and I'll kind of get up, and you'll see. For actually, the only person who'll see me is actually Cuddy, because everyone else is blocked from view. Cuddy, you'll see the scales that usually pop up on my hands and on like along my clothing. You'll see a tiny bit of it form, but not a whole lot. And my personality, instead of me being timid, I'm a little bit more like, that hurt a lot more than I thought. But hey, what's a little more damage? Makes it a little more fun. And I'm going to take my claws again. I'm actually, no, sorry, I'm not going to do my claws. I'm going to cast Blur on myself. Basically, let's see. I'll just do this.
Make yourself. I have to roll disadvantage to hit you.
Yes, basically, I'm doing that. So I'll do that. I'm going to stay where I'm at. And, nope, no Siri. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to stay where I am because I am going to get ready to work on this thing next. But I will say to the entity that's inside me, it's like, hey, if you have any, by chance, any ideas of how to break whatever this circle is, or how to break a heart faster, literally, not figuratively, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep hacking away at this thing for now because I don't have a lot of other options. Now it'll be my turn.
He will at least tell you to look at the bigger picture.
Okay. Cool.
With that, I'll bring us over to Cuddy. Cuddy, you have at least visibly seen this creature take a step away from Olivia, even after swinging down on him. What would you like to do, bud?
Well, and I see Alluvia kind of changing again, right? Because I've seen this before. Or at
Yeah,
least
he's in
something
your line of
similar.
sight still.
I'll see him and be like, "Oh, the lad's losing it again." And as I do, I'm gonna fisherman hook the little wood sprite thing in front of me, and then try to unarmed strike it and suplex it.
All right. Go ahead and roll some attacks.
So for the initial strike with my hook, it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That is 14 damage.
How do
And
you
I
want to
use
do
an
it with this
unarmed-
one?
Oh, okay. I just grab him with my fisherman hook and like pick him up in the air and just slam him to the ground as he kind of shatters into pieces like of wood on the ground.
It lets out almost the most pitiful screech before it just turns into wood dust.
I am
And then-
Groot. Sorry.
I'm gonna run up to the one that is trying to attack Alluvia, the other little sprite thing, putting myself in like but try to put myself as best I can with my movement speed between this lady and Alluvia, and then I'm gonna unarmed strike him and try to suplex him. Then,
To the other little twig thing?
yeah,
Oh my gosh, the same number.
right.
that's
Yeah, that
24 to hit. It's 5 damage for my unarmed strike, and
How
it
do you
has to
want to
beat
do it?
me. Oh,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Well, I was gonna suplex it anyway. So as I run up, I grab it by like its scrap of like the back of its neck. I pick it up, I put it in a suplex, hold it up in the air. I turn to her so she could see me holding this thing up in the air, and then I just suplex the shit out of it until it scatters into pieces.
Awesome.
You're next.
City.
Like, I give her like time to see him hanging his legs up in the air and shit. Like really, really showboat it up. And that'll be it for me.
All right. Then that'll bring us over to Cole.
All right.
What would you like to do there, bud?
Seeing as I just saw Cuddy slash away a couple of these things, I'm feeling inspired, and I'm gonna pull out my short sword and just kind of do a running strike. Just kind of run up, like blades kind of low to the ground. I'm just gonna swipe upward and see if that happens.
Hell yeah.
You get an extra D4 too. Don't forget, I'm concentrating.
Oh shit. It's 25 plus an extra D4.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay. I guess I'll do my attack then. Like 18. I don't know why it gave me sneak attack damage. So I guess 9.
Yeah.
It's set to automatically roll it.
Yeah.
In roll 20. Or sorry, beyond 20.
All right. Yeah, you're definitely able to hack into this thing without any sort of issue. As you come in on it and start attacking them, why don't you give me a quick perception check?
Perception. 29.
Nice.
Natural 20. Jesus Christ.
My goodness. We just batting high on these nat 20s, man.
And if I recall, you're just a regular human, right?
Yes.
Okay. So regular human, you're rogue. You don't really know a whole lot about magic itself other than seeing your friends use it and whatnot. You see the same kind of thing that these other guys have noticed, that there's these little veins of like inside of a leaf and they're forming up into what looks like spell writing or something as far as you can guess. But as you're looking at this, getting the whole look at things with your like perfect perception, you notice that the same kind of line almost seems to meet up from both sides of the node itself along the ground. And I don't know if any of you guys are necessarily seeing it fully, but around that central lady, if you zoom in a bit more, you'll notice that these nodes are all sitting on one giant spell circle with the giant central trunk in the very middle of it.
Hey, Cuddy told you all earlier it was a spell circle. I'm just saying.
And I kind of say to myself, oh, bigger picture. Bigger picture.
I'm standing right on it, but I was concentrating on something else.
And is there anything
Um,
that you would like to do for a bonus action there, Cole? I believe that you're right up next to it now.
Yeah, I would like to use cunning action and disengage and just kind of step away from it. And I'll end my turn right there.
Sounds good. And with that, almost perfectly, that is going to put us at the very top of initiative, where we can go ahead and take our break at now. So we can step out for 10 minutes or whatever we need and meet back in a little bit if you guys are ready for that.
Sweet.
Whoop, whoop.
Sounds good.
All
On
right.
my
Rolling
end, for
10.
Now we're from our sponsors.
Eventually, one of these days.
and go.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. So, we find ourselves in the middle of combat against the giant avatar of the Mother of the Jungle. Meanwhile, these three nodes around the central figure appear to be parts of the spell circle that is glowing on the ground. All of you have kind of put together little pieces of that bit by bit. Do with that what you will. You guys are at the top of initiative. If there's anything you want to discuss before continue on, go right ahead.
Yes, Olivia, how are you doing?
Wouldn't be better.
I
I mean-
see you. I got a pretty good eyesight. Do you hurting? Because
I am. Yes. Player saying yes. I am hurting.
all right, I have that concentration spell going. If I cast Cure Wounds, will it kill that concentration spell?
No, it's only if it's another concentration spell that would cancel it out.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do the right thing and heal up my crew member.
What a great
Um,
guy. It's nice to have a doc on the ship.
Yeah, where are you? I don't know the or the icons yet.
He is
Oh.
this one.
Yeah, on the
Okay,
furthest left.
Okay, well you're in reach, so 5, 30, or I'm just gonna hang out right here. I'm gonna touch you. Do I have permission to touch you?
Keep it at the back or the shoulder. Yes.
Do you want to roll?
Consent is important.
Do you want to roll your healing dice, or you want me to roll them?
Oh, go ahead and roll it. If I usually prefer the caster to roll it.
Okay.
I should also rephrase my answer. Shoulders only. There you go. Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Why did it
Wow.
roll so much? That
Because you
seems
did third
ridiculous.
level. You
Yeah,
did
I
got
did?
some third level.
Yeah, you did third level.
No, I clicked on first level.
You might want to just roll it yourself.
If you want to re-click that and try and do the first one, and you can clear out that spell slot so that it's still open for you.
It doesn't. It says that I did a first level spell. That's so weird. I wish I could send you a screen capture. 2d8 plus 7. How about we'll just do this?
There it goes.
14.
There we go. Okay, that's perfect.
I hit the cast button and it went ham. But I swear I hit that first level button because my character sheet, I have it in like a sliver, and so I can only see my first level spells right now.
Oh, weird.
Weird.
You healed me for exactly what I needed to be full health. Like exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice job.
Nice.
Happy to be of
It's
service.
like so refreshing.
End of my turn.
All right. That is going to bring us over to the Avatar. The Avatar is now a bit wary of Olivia, at least, and sees Cuddy right here. She is going to lash out with a vine at you. I need you to make a... Well, first, let's make an attack roll to see if the vine hits you, Cuddy. Natural 1 is not going to hit.
Just misses.
So she does like a forward swipe with one of the arms that she has, almost turns it into a vine. Then she tries to follow through. Oh my god, no. She's just flailing wildly as she's backing away from Olivia. She's going to move another 10 feet so that she's still within melee range of you, Cuddy, but she's visibly moving away from Olivia. And that is going to be it for her this turn. Olivia, what would you like to do?
So I don't think I heard the answer to this earlier. if I didn't ask it earlier, it's also on me. Did that acid damage seem to have any adverse reactions? Like, did it seem like it didn't quite have enough punch, or like, did it seem like it did a regular amount of damage? Just out of curiosity, to see if waste my time or not.
It seemed regular.
Regular. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. So I'm kind of okay. So that leaves me a second option then. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I have to be careful with what I do next because I now got somebody here with me. Word, spirit, tell lightning. And everything is concentration, so I can't use anything. Great. And what type of damage did that little guy deal to me earlier, by the way?
Piercing.
Okay, so it didn't have any type of elemental damage of any sort.
No.
Okay. Cool. Well then, I was going to do another spell. I can't do another. Well, I can do Primal Savagery, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna rinse and repeat on the. Well, actually, you know what? Looking down, I want to look at the circle that's connecting this.
Okay.
Does the circle like look like it's etched into the ground itself, or is it like how does it look like it's structured on the ground? I
It
can make a
looks like,
perception or investigation. Yeah.
just looking at it, the floor of this entire area is all like almost a vine covered floor. It's been firmly packed together and everything else, and the words seem to glow from underneath the vine. The ring and everything else, it almost seems to come up from underneath everything.
Okay, and the ground, is it by chance watery?
It is a little
Like-
bit watery.
Okay, so there's moisture on the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
like if you're looking at the map, like over here, there's a couple of water pond areas where things have pooled up a little bit. But as you get more towards the center, it's a little bit higher raised ground and has the almost tree trunk growth surrounding the actual woman herself.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to double check one thing here. This is not. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask you your ruling on this because this could be something that could be helpful, or it could be something that could be a waste of time. I have freedom of the waves. Um, what I would like to try to do is kind of do like a water, like almost like a watery tornado, like what you'd see sometimes on the surface. Um, there's a name for it. I know they have another name for it, but I can't think of what it is. And it's not hurricane, but
Typhoon?
A whirlpool?
Sharknado?
well, like a tornado that's made of water that's on the surface. It's not. It doesn't go. It doesn't.
Tornado.
There's a name. There's a name for one, and I can't think of what it's called. But there's one of those. But I want to try to do that towards the avatar
Typhoon.
for the
Do like a whirlpool.
Yeah, let me look this up real quick. Hang on.
Shark Volcano.
This is where playing this game becomes educational. We're all gonna learn thing.
Oh, it's a water spout. It's called a water spout. Okay, I didn't think it was called a water spout. I genuinely didn't know it was called a water spout. Learning something like
That's
that.
These are like little
that's
kid
way less
names.
intimidating than it should have been.
I know. It's like I thought it was something else. I was like, I could have sworn it was called something else. Like I
It's not
genuinely did.
scary.
It's
We
not.
came up with very scary names like Sharknado, and
I
then
like
its water
Sharknado.
spout is a bit disappointing.
All right, so I was wondering if I could do a water spout, and if possible, would that be able to take some of the moisture and focus it in one area that's around this circle? Would that be something that's doable? I'm trying to make a dry patch somewhere nearby me. That's what I'm trying to do. Would that freedom
Well,
of the waves do something to that effect?
like I said, the area that you guys are on, it's raised up out of the water. It is higher and dry. It's just like living plant growth is the only kind of moisture on it.
Okay.
So the area you're on is dry, but the
Oh.
fringes of the map, there are like poolings of water and things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, then never mind. I can go with my original option then. So with me knowing that, then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to put it down next to the root base of where the green heart is at, and I'm going to do produce flame to start a flame on the circle the circle summoning circle, preferably near that root to kind of start either breaking the heart apart, burning the root apart, or start burning the circle a little bit. I'm going to try to do that. So, and I don't have to necessarily do an attack roll because I'm not throwing it. I'm just producing it right there in front of me. So I'll move myself up to do that too. Sorry. There.
Okay. I'm going to say that you're going to need to give me a Arcana check as you do
I will
this.
do that.
And you can add a D4 to that.
Okay. I'll just in case, I'm going to add a D4 anyways. 19.
As you reach down to do this, produce flame on the spell circle itself, the area of it, you do feel like the vines and things like that start to wither away, covering the area where the initial spell is written. And as your produce flame comes into contact with the spell, it stutters and flickers out.
Okay. Pelicans like, well, I mean, at least I can see the ground. It's got to count for something. All right, and that's all I'm going to do for the moment. We'll come back later with more ideas.
Okay. Then that'll bring us over to Cuddy.
R. I am gonna run up. Well, I don't have to run up. I'm still within 5 feet of her, so I'm gonna attack this lady here. She is a large creature, would you say?
Yes.
Okay, so this is possibly still gonna work. I'm gonna make my first attack as a hook attack against her for 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's gonna do 10 damage. And then I'm going to try to get her with an unarmed strike. Oh, it's only a 10.
That one will not hit. As you go to strike against her, you just come in contact with some very hard bark.
Yeah, that's going to be it for me then, as I'll stand my ground against her. Again, trying to just keep her away from Alluvia, as I notice Alluvia getting all riled up, and I get a feeling that she's the cause of it.
All right.
Oh well.
Then that'll bring us over to Cole. What would you like to do? I think he might be muted.
I think so. He is rolling for
Sorry,
something, though.
sorry.
There you go.
I'm gonna repeat my last action. I'm gonna strike this guy again using my short sword, and
All right.
I just
That'll
rolled
hit.
my die. Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Never say die.
18. No, it did sneak attack again, so 9.
All right.
And then I'll use what was that one I used last time? Cunning something. Cunning action and then disengage. And that'll be my turn.
All right. As you slash into, you do see that you are doing some damage to the thing. It's trying to grow over the damage that you've done on it, but you can see that you are at least starting to chip away at it a little bit.
Awesome.
And then with that, Olivia and Thalasso, you both hear the kind of telltale sound again as those creatures start to come out of the woodwork again. almost like they're trying to defend against what you're doing. It's going to move over here, kind of like right up next to the node and stuff. One is going to go for you, Thalasso, and one is going to go for you, Olivia.
On.
The disadvantage for me.
Okay. So that's a 22 to hit against. Make sure who's doing which one.
It doesn't matter.
Against.
It anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I
because
feel like
if
that's
it's
gonna hit
this
everyone.
one's against Olivia, so this one's disadvantaged. So I have to roll one more. Yeah, that's only an 11, so that's not gonna hit.
Perfect.
And then against the lasso, we have a dirty 20, which will definitely hit. And that is going to be for 3 damage onto you as this thing pierces you a little bit with its little tiny twig fingers and starts trying to scratch you and keep you away from this green node and the spell circle itself.
Tiny scratches hurt the most. Ow.
Initiative 20. The avatar is going to sink down into the floor, almost seeming to disappear before it pops up again on the other side of the wall, or on the other side of the node.
Ara, you can't do that. That's unfair.
I didn't say you
This
could do
is my
that.
realm. I can do what I please. And with that, she's going to lash out. Gotta move over one. She's going to lash out at Thalasso, who's
Good choice.
actively working to fight against her. It's just with a vine that she's swinging. Unfortunately, I don't believe the 15 is going to hit.
Does not hit.
Of course.
Nice.
All right. Starting to get into that end of the game. Cool. This will really change the flow of things.
I'm sorry. You can hit me if you want. If it makes you happy.
Well, it's your turn now, Thalasso, so why don't you have a turn at things?
Yeah. So
I burned up all my good rolls I'm betting.
Got some reach, huh? I saw a super cool thing that I've been searching for. My turn was coming up. I had a really cool power that let me shoot just necrotic damage or radiant damage at something, I think. Does that sound familiar to anyone? What's that?
You shoot laser beams at your eyes?
Yeah, was it a channel?
Not channel divinity. There's a attack that you can do where you can use a spell slot to do additional damage.
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite. That's what it was. Thank you. I was like, I know there's a name for it.
Isn't
You
there
can
like
use
a
a spell
divine
slot
bolt
to
or
do
something?
additional damage.
I mean,
Okay.
are you? Let's see if I can.
No, everything I have basically for the most part is just help everyone else out, not to really fight anything.
You mind if I look at your character sheet? Is that okay?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I will not.
I played a cleric of life, and it's pretty much help everybody out.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, your other you have also that Seer Undead, but that's divine. That requires your channel divinity to use that part. So, but yeah, okay.
These aren't undead. These are. I guess that's metagaming. I guess they're fame. Would I feel if they're undead? That would be a spell, I guess. I was just gonna
You should have a channel divinity that will give you evil or good or evil.
Maybe, yeah. This dude's in my face, though, this little guy, so I'm just gonna pull my mace and try to crack him.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll for us. That will hit.
15. Did it roll damage? No. Did not. Okay. Five damage.
How do you want to do it?
I just want to knock his little head off. Clean and simple. Probably have to shake his head off my mace though.
Yeah, you almost like cave in some rotted wood, making up a skull part, and then just swing it off the shoulders. The rest of the body breaks apart, and you still have this stump kind of hanging on your mace. Wave it off a little.
Man, okay, so is disengage a full action?
It is
Okay.
unless you're a rogue or if you have special abilities.
Monk.
Now that big person's up in my face. They wanna hurt me, and I don't have much for like bonus actions. Thing. I do have mending as a minor action. I'll mend its heart, make it a better person or whatever the fuck it is.
I like the idea of that. That's a fun one.
I actually do. Like, is that something that you would like to do? Are you going to try and use mending on the big avatar lady?
It's right there. Why not? Like I said earlier, there has to be another way. I'll say this can be the way, and I'll just like with the kindest eyes and my mace down in a non-threatening position, I'll reach out and yeah, just really try to touch its heart and fix the center, the core. Something in there has to be broken, and I'll if it lets me, I'll even give it a hug. We'll see what happens. It's gonna take my head off. Oh no!
So he'll hug you, but you might feel a little lightheaded.
She's a man eater.
This is the
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I moved myself on my end.
I'm going to say because you get your magic through religious means, I would like you to make a religion roll for me.
Oh yeah, this can go well.
Ooh.
Awesome. So, with your 26 religion, as you reach out to cast mending on this giant lady that appeared in front of you, you come into contact with the creature, and you can tell that it is a being of magic itself. But you can sense the tie to the lady that's within the roots, right? But you can feel that there's a spell that is on her, and there's something wrong with it.
Just that there's something wrong with it, or do I have like a hint maybe of like what's tainting it? That way we can untaint that. You know?
Particularly because of your life domain, you get a sense that it is an unending life is on her, but it's constantly pulling energy from her.
Ending life. So do I get the sense that it's like some sort of maybe like a necrotic thing?
No, as far as like the source of the spell is too ancient, archaic, too much to be able to decipher what exactly is made out of. The avatar does kind of freeze up as you do this mending. Unexpectedly feeling this like interaction with the spell itself. And you have one around where she is not going to make any move. She is essentially stunned.
Okay, can I sort of just like back up slowly, so I'm out of striking distance?
Yes, you are able to.
About 10 feet. I feel that would be sufficient. End of turn. I wasn't looking. I was walking backwards. Should I make a dex save? I don't know. There's a lot of roots sticking out all over the ground.
No, I think we've tempted fate enough with some of the rolls I've made you make.
All right.
Tempting fate.
That's
That's a very good way to put that.
Yeah.
Luvia,
Oh, the other
you've
one.
at
Oh,
least seen this interaction. You might not know what he felt. I don't know how much he's sharing just yet, but you've at least seen this interaction.
yeah. I mean, I saw what was occurring, and I apologize for my outburst for a moment. Someone redeemed a scare, and it got me. So, kind of lost my composure for a second. It's like, what's happening? Okay, so yeah, I'm not. I probably would have seen the interaction, but I don't really understand what was occurring between the two. Um, so I'm going to go about this with my original plan still in mind. So I can see at least the ground where the runes were originally started up in right now, right? Like where I done the produce flame, I can still see inside there.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to, you know, I'm not sure if it's etched. If it was etched, I can still probably get by with this. I'm going to use my primal savagery, so I'm going to, whisper under my hands, make the claws appear again, and I'm going to try to attack the runes on the ground directly, and see if I can do any type of damage to it at all, or like any type of alteration to the circle at all.
Okay. You will need to give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. 14. Do I still get the +4 or plus 1d4 for bless?
Yes,
Or is
he's
that
still concentrating.
okay? 15 then.
All right. As you go to do this, you do feel that you are able to interact with the spell. It takes some focus for you to get to this point. In what way do you want to interact with it? Are you trying to destroy it, or are you trying to alter it in some way?
Um, I ooh. Mm. You had to leave me with that question, didn't you? Uh,
You're at that literal point of you can feel yourself able to interact with it. In what way are you going to?
okay. I want to try to alter it in the sense of taking away the catalyst, like releasing the catalyst. So taking her out of the equation, but not replacing it, leaving it empty.
Okay,
If that makes sense.
it does.
Awesome.
So, as you're studying this line and you're ready to inscribe whatever might be needed and whatever,
Mhm.
you're looking through part of it, and you do notice that there is, in fact, something that is drawing on a source. The source has to currently be whoever's powered the spell, whoever cast it.
Okay, is there any indication of who or what casted it? Or who or what? Wow. Let's try that again. Is there any indication of who or what cast the spell? Casted is not a word.
You get a very strong feeling from all the vines and everything in front of you, encompassing the lady that's there, piercing through her and whatever, that she's most likely the one that cast it.
Oh,
She casts the spell and is currently drawing on her and keeping her alive to keep drawing from her.
okay. So, wow, that she literally set herself up for failure. That's why I tell my. That's I kind of say that out loud, not intentionally trying to, but my character not thinking completely through. It's like, oh, she set herself up for failure on this one. Great. So I guess if I'm able to, can I change for distraction then?
Change for what?
For just destroying the circle.
Okay.
Because I can't change it because she literally is the caster. So it's a one-way ticket either way.
Okay. Go ahead and make your damage roll with your primal savagery.
Do I need to do an attack roll or just a damage roll straight?
Just the damage roll straight. The 14 plus 1 is enough for you to interact with this. It's essentially interacting with the node
Perfect.
as well. It's all right there together.
There we go. Ooh, not bad. 12 acid damage.
Before you had done how much, if I remember right?
I didn't do any damage to. Well, I did some fire damage.
No, you did
With-
some primal savagery before, and you did
Oh,
8.
there, 8. So that's a total of 20 now.
As you slash into this green node and the spell area forming around it, it does almost. You would expect it to burst, but instead it just like crumples open, starts shriveling up. And you hear the avatar let out a shriek. And you see her literally start to wither in front of you, just the smallest bit. But you get an idea that this damaged her a lot to damage the spell.
Okay. So I will hit that and I will look up at not the avatar, but the mother in this case. If I have that same gray that you described earlier, I'd like to believe that it's in my eyes and be like, "Oh, did that hurt?" I mean, you kind of brought it on yourself, so unfortunately, to leave, it's going to require a little bit more pain. You'll have to bear with me a few more minutes, but we'll get there eventually. That'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us over to Cuddy.
All right. Seeing Alluvia attack that one. Is this guy dead here? Didn't I kill him? I thought.
No, this is a new twig that had come out of the mother trunk area.
Oh
Okay.
well, then I will first make sure I protect Alluvia by killing him, hopefully, with a push hook.
I will say you do at least remember that these guys were pretty easy to kill. Do you want to use the fish hook?
Yeah, that's just my basic attack.
Okay. Then yeah, that hits.
And that
Ow.
is 14 damage.
How do you want to do this one?
I do the same thing. I pick it up and I just kind of throw it back into the bush, into like this pile of twigs over here that is the vines that make up this thing in the middle.
And it just crumples into splinters.
And I go, "You got this, Alluvia. I'll be right back, lad." And I run over this way, pull out my lightning javelin, and I throw my lightning javelin straight ahead to try to hit both of these little brain orb thingies. Seeing that Alluvia took out one, they both need to make a. It is a saving throw of some sort. Dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
They both fail.
They are going to take 46 damage each as my lightning spear turns into a bolting lightning, thrashes through both of them. As it disappears on the other side, it disintegrates and then ends up back in my hand, doing 19 damage to each of them. And then I just holster it back into my backpack, my little thing full of harpoons.
All right. As you do that, you do essentially just destroy both of these nodes. The one in front of you is barely sustained. You can tell that it's hanging on by the slightest membrane of threads, but other than that, it's about to be destroyed. As this happens, the mother is again shrieking, the avatar starting to glow eyes crazy in rage, but again shriveling down, and parts of the chamber begin to turn gray as the foliage begins to die all around you.
All right, I think we're making her angry.
You're
From
doing
within,
great.
I'd be angry if I was dying.
From within
Fair
the
point. Fair point.
trunk, you hear the mother screeching in pain. That's it. End me. End this island. End all of this. Please just end it.
Or I mean, if that's what she wants, I feel we should give her her wish.
If I may, I believe our captain's still currently occupied. By the way,
As you
kind of
say that, he
point over
would
there.
have now, as the area is starting to die off and veins are starting to wither away, he does kind of crash down to the ground a little bit, breathing heavily. See that he's definitely shaken up at the very least.
Okay, it's like, oh well, never mind. We're good. We keep going.
So that brings us, Cuddy, did you have anything left after those two attacks?
No, not really at all. That's it for me.
Then that brings us over to Cole. You see the pod in front of you is destroyed, and there's only one that seems to be intact. Everything's dying around you. The captain is collapsed and freed. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna run over here by Cuddy. Right here, get some flanking going on. And just go with another short sword strike.
Wait, isn't this Cole up here? This is the captain.
The captain's
Yep.
on the far wall.
Captain's the red one on
Oh,
top.
this
Yeah.
is the captain.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
The
that
sexy
definitely
captain.
hits. And this thing only had like 2 HP left to this node, and with that, all 3 of them are destroyed. The vines around the mother start to crumble away too. The encasement around her starts to drain, and she's seems to start to wither in front of your guys' eyes. Alas, bell's done. Run while you can. I don't think the jungle can continue without feeding on me.
And I will run over here like as she's fading, and you'll the air will shift back to where I'm like more of myself at this point, just for a moment. And like how it's like, if there was another option that would have been able to work out, I would have done that. But at least you're gonna rest in a way that won't require pain anymore. So leave it at that.
I thank you for that much. Now, flee while you can, please. I don't want to kill anything else anymore.
I'm gonna walk up to her and say a prayer that it sounds a lot better if you listen to it underwater, but I still want to get the vibe across that it's kind of like what I always tell family, as they pass away, safe passage. And this mother has a much needed rest, as most deserve, coming her way.
She does kind of close her eyes in a slightly blissful manner, as you do seem to put her to rest.
I'll, as I walked up to them, I'll listen to Thalasso's kind of prayer and blessing, put my arm around Olivia and be like, I told you I wouldn't leave you behind, lad. We got to get going. And I'll give like my little blessing as well for my little deity as Thalasso finishes up, and then encourage everybody to let's get out of here.
All right.
And I'm going to do a second level summon of Tony land mode, and I'm gonna bring him over to the captain, and I tell the captain it's like it's gonna be a bit rough, but it's at least better than you walking in your state. Just get on his back. We'll take you the rest of the way.
Oh, I'm fine now. Those fucking vines were pretty strong. That's all. Jesus Christ. How did you guys get out so easily? I'm doing the wrong voice and I don't care.
It's like, well, I mean, sorry, I'm still altered. Well, we were never in them to begin with, but fire does a really good job against a lot of plants. But can we talk about this later? We probably should move. And I'm like looking around, waiting for something to happen to the ceiling because I heard vines moving earlier, and I don't know if they're still up there.
Yeah, as things are starting to deteriorate, you're starting to get like bits of detritus falling down on you from the roof above, wherever else. You get the feeling that this underground cave might be part of a larger tree structure or something like that, and that the whole thing is kind of starting to die.
Yeah. So I'll get up on Tony and ride on his back and go with the group. Unless
Right.
someone's like too weak to run, then they can ride Tony instead.
Did anybody else want to do anything while you were in this cave area?
Nope.
All
Does
right.
does the lady that's dying in the cocoon in the middle do we see anything necessarily of value kind of around her at all? Like a gem that sparkles or anything of that nature?
The perfect pirate who's always watching for any booty he can find at all times.
Arr, need to get me booty.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's the worst check I could possibly do.
I want to look at maybe some of these corpses along the walls. Maybe they got something on them.
Oh,
As
that's a 19 with a
Oh.
-1 for an 18.
Are there any living ones that are out here, actually? That probably is a good thing to look for. Well, we have a moment.
So with a 19, as you're doing a quick glance over before you guys leave, you do see that there is a book on the ground of the chamber that she's in, and that she also has a couple of like gold bracelets on her wrists.
Well, she probably won't be needing these, and for the trouble, I'll reach in and grab them if possible.
Just the bracelets or also the book?
All of it, the collective, the book and the bracelet.
I'll tell you, if he doesn't, I am.
Alright.
I'm
Just
gonna have that
stripping
book if you
everything.
didn't.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
alright.
distribute it amongst the crew. I won't keep it for myself.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give everybody.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't take long to see that there are a couple of civilians that are coming out of the walls as everything is starting to deteriorate, vines withering and everything like that. There's also a couple animals like boars and deer and things like that that go running off out into the forest. There are plenty of corpses that have been sucked dry of any and all nutrients.
any money sacks on this side?
Is there? And I probably need to roll an investigation. I didn't do this. I was looking to see if maybe there's anybody that might possibly be alive that I could take back with us. Well, I got a 6, so never mind. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm good.
Like I
I
said,
know
there are a
nothing.
couple of random civilians, and most of them seem a little bit worn out. Nobody's necessarily unconscious. They were all kind of kept alive throughout whatever procedure was happening to them.
Okay. If we can take them out, I would like to remove them from that and bring them with us, just to make sure we got make sure there isn't anybody who dies on our watch aside from the mother.
Checking
All
the
right.
corpses, by the way.
Uh,
10.
Yeah, if there's anything, they're, pretty well mixed into the plant remains and things like that that have built up around there. You can find a couple of handfuls of like copper coins and stuff like that. Not very rich people around here. All right. So with that, you guys are able to kind of start rushing people out, and whenever the roof does start to kind of make some groans and cracks, ushering you guys along a little bit quicker, you are able to leave without any sort of issue. As you do, you see the not only the kind of tree cave that you guys were in, but actual swaths of the forest are starting to turn gray, as it seems like the whole island is starting to kind of react to the death of the center of that spell, the lady that was it. But you are able to freely make it back to the jungle village area. If you guys want to do any conversation stuff, you can. Otherwise, you guys are able to freely make it back to your ship. I tail it out, whatever you want to do.
Is that spirit forest lady thing that we saw that brought us here? Does it ever pop back? Do we ever see it again at this point?
No, it would have led you into this cavern, and then after that, it disappeared.
Okay, so we don't see it again. All right, cool. Yeah, I probably will go see. By the way, am I still dealing with the fever, screams, and craziness that was there earlier?
No, you do not feel it within your body anymore.
Perfect. So yeah, I'll go see. What was the guy's name? I have my notes. I can get it this time. What was his name? His name was Arcanus Falad.
Yes.
There we go. See, I got it. I got it this time. Couldn't get it last time. But I'll go up to him and be like, and I'm still my alter personality. So I'll be like, it took a little bit of time, but we took care of the source of the problem with the jungle and consuming things. I'm not sick anymore, in case you're wondering, but I think things will be a little bit calmer, for lack of better terms, around here. I think the jungle might be a little bit more, relatively safer to explore. Hopefully, no more ants.
How about that? I mean, I've seen the trees turn gray like that before. That's kind of
You
weird.
have?
I have not. That's a new one on me. This island's always green. Gray is really new, really weird.
Well, there might be a good chunk of your forest that might be like that for a little bit, but that's just because of the whole consuming thing that I mentioned earlier. But um, that source is gone, so eventually the forest should grow, hopefully, back on its own.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Hmm.
But what exactly happened in that place?
And kind of looking, it's like, I don't know if we have enough time to explain all of it, but let's just say that somebody who is very old did a spell that they got that themselves stuck in, and they couldn't get out of without essentially removing themselves. And we kind of helped with that a little bit. So there's nothing to find. There's nothing left of the person or anything like that. So don't bother trying to look for anything. But
Well, that sounds suspicious.
would you prefer I just be outright and honest and just say that we murdered her? Because we could do that. Just trying to be nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, one
But-
sec, guys. I gotta take care of something.
Oh, okay. And I have a conversation for the next 4 hours about how we had this entire fight, and
Everyone's gone.
right, everybody left. Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh.
I'm just walking around because I'm falling asleep.
Oh,
I'm also here. I'm just I'm dealing with all the stream stuff and everything.
Streaming. How much money have we made so far streaming tonight? $100.
We're negative $20 for the slice of my internet bill that it takes to run.
Oh man.
You know, it's the memories we make along the way that really matter. And like any anime, it really truly teaches us. And pop punk fans. It's about friendship.
Sorry about that. The cat was pestering the wife was trying to sleep.
But yeah, I basically kind of just explain on a general level without having to try to go into too much detail unless he absolutely asks for it about what occurred down there and you know, why it's gray for a little bit.
I'll have to do some looking around eventually here, just see what's going on. But well, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I appreciate your help as well.
Of course. Well, did what I could, but no research finds just yet. But I said in the morning, and it's still nighttime, so yeah, I don't know.
It's okay, but we probably should be heading back. So we have a lot of things to do.
Before we leave the town, I do want to go talk to whoever's in charge here and give them some a few gold pieces to try to smooth over Ares pretty much running amok.
That's right.
And just be like, hey, look, we're sorry. I know things got out of control, but we probably saved people and stuff. So my bad.
I guess choose your friends better next time. I don't know. So long as she stays away, we'll be happy.
Look, she's a handful, but when you're in a pinch, she's good to have on your side because you saw.
Oh, heard. I don't know. I heard the famous scream from like some of those weird video or moving picture projection things and stuff, and it sounded like a scream and then a splash. So I don't know what happened, but I appreciate it. I guess safe travels to you.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to add one more thing. Sorry, I just realized I forgot to do something. I would tell him, be like, also, and I'll point at the people that I managed to take back with us upon leaving. And I was like, these individuals here were actually in the area that we were having the fight occur at. So, I don't know if they're going to be, if they have anything going on mentally that might be affecting memory stuff, but they might have some information as well about what occurred.
There was a crazy bitch.
That too. I mean, she was. He's not wrong. But if you do happen to go back over there, just so that everyone who goes is not too terribly surprised, there are a lot of dried corpses in there of people and animals. So please don't be too terribly in shock when you see it. They are a little creepy looking, but rest assured, I mean, unfortunately, that they are not alive. But if you were missing any people, they probably were there. Just let you know that now so you don't get surprised later.
I guess it's true that the jungle kills people. We'll have to be extra careful. Well, maybe not so much anymore. Ha ha ha. Awkwardness.
Yep, but yes. So, but yes, I'm glad we can get this all taken care of. I'm going to go home or go back to the ship because I would like to take it easy, and the boat sounds wonderful right about now. So, but have a wonderful time. Hope you guys are safe the rest of the way.
Of course, safe travels to you all.
I kind of awkwardly kind of work my way out the door. It's like, just go away now.
Right. And yeah, with that, you guys are able to easily make it back to the ship. All of you are familiar with the ship that you are on. It's called the Crow Song. You're all different members of it. Apparently, we now actually have a dock, so that's awesome. We have Cole is our senior deckhand, Cuddy is the navigator, and Olivia is the shipwright, if you will. So you all pack up for the day. Davis joins you back on the ship over in the kitchen, cooking up who knows what. And you guys are able to make it away safely. That is actually all I had for you guys tonight. I thought it was going to run a little bit longer on that one.
Tell you what, when we're on this ship, I can breathe underwater, so I'm just gonna attach myself to the bottom of the ship, and I'll be down there keeping watch. And if I'm not here next week, I'm just on the bottom of the boat,
Hell yeah.
Doesn't need a bedroom, just sleeps underneath the boat.
Yeah.
One with the waves.
Waterbed.
Nice. There you go. Sponsored by Whirlpool.
Yeah, and while we're on the ship, I'll probably when I have time to be alone, I'll go back to my living quarters and I'll take the dragon wood and put it on the ground, kind of looking at it, and I'll kind of talk to the one that's inside me and be like, you know, this, and I would assume that probably calmed down by now, so I'm just going to assume that's occurred. It's like, despite the rough situation, I am grateful that you were there to help out. I mean, given the circumstances.
I just want to make sure I can collect on my favor when I'm ready.
I figured as much, but I can at least acknowledge whenever someone has helped me out, regardless of their own intent. So, thank you for helping out there. It did mean a lot, and hopefully the dragon that I kind of look at the dragon wood as I say that to you. It's like hopefully the dragon who is the owner of this isn't going to be upset that I'm using it for the project that I have.
I mean, if you want to play with another dragon's wood, that is all you. It kind of recedes away.
You are as bad as they are. And I say that out loud too, not realizing it's like, oh, crap. So you're just as bad as they are. Yeah, now put it back. I'll just set it to the side and keep it in the room for now until I can work on it.
Right on. Well, like I said, that is all I have for tonight. Sorry, it was a little bit shorter, but I meant for it to be longer, and yeah.
No worries. It happens.
You guys
It's all good.
went with the quick, easy route I didn't expect.
Am I allowed
We're
to ask
efficient.
what the... Sorry, go ahead.
I just said we're efficient. Yeah.
Very
Sounds-
efficient.
What was the alternative options we had in that, if we're allowed to ask that thing? Like, I'm just curious.
There were a total of 3 options.
Hmm.
There was either the option to destroy her and or the spell.
Mm-hmm.
There was the option to alter the spell so that it no longer needed a source and could kind of circulate on itself. Or there was an option to swap out the source.
I knew swap was one of them. I didn't think that the self-regulating source was an option because I thought it required you to stop the spell from the spellcaster, which was her. So I assumed you had to kill her. That's why I didn't take that one in.
I was
Gotcha.
never leaving you behind, lad. Never leaving you behind.
Like if I took her place or something, would she become an NPC or would she just like? I wonder what would happen.
No, she would have essentially passed away freely, but the spell would have stayed in contact, leaving the jungle island still fully alive.
So that was probably the better solution.
This will effectively kill part of the island at least.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Mhm.
Give it 10 years, it'll be right.
You'll be right as rain. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Look, we didn't start the fire. It's been burning.
We just fanned the flames a few times. That's all. No big deal.
I will say the other option was that not Alluvia. Granted, Alluvia had a way to put an end to the spell itself, being the kind of gray fire stuff. The captain was the other choice.
No.
I was just waiting for Alluvia to fully lose it.
I want to
That
point
too.
out, I was at 8 out of 10. Just so you're aware, my stress level was 8 out of 10. We were getting closer. We were getting closer every time. If I'd have had a good hit from Earth, like if I'd have had one of those good contact hits that we dealt at the beginning of this of the session, again, probably would have been there because I was getting there. I was getting there.
I was ready for you. My whole shtick was basically healing, and if I get to you, even if you die, if I get to you within a minute, you're safe. I can stabilize super easy. I was ready. I figured like, who's this guy coming in this game? This fucking prick. Oh, he's a healer. He's a healer. Yes, yes. Bring him in. Yes.
Yeah.
Just like somehow I just wanted to buff
Mhm.
and heal, and that's all I did. I did whack a dude. And that felt great. Came this
Mhm.
little rotted wood head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right.
In the other game we were playing, we had no healer and we got TPK'd like 3 sessions in.
Oh my gosh, you're so bad.
Like I had
it
some
was
healing spells, but I didn't get a chance
so
to use
bad.
them.
That was my favorite character, my favorite barbarian too. I miss him so much.
We got killed while Stairway to Heaven got played against us. It was terrible.
Mhm.
Yup.
Yep. All right.
It was hilarious.
That was fun. But all right, well, I'm going to call it on my stream because I'm going to try to get some rest early.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
for the
everyone.
game.
All right.
Velasco
see-
thanks you.
And I'll see you guys later.
One last sponsorship shout out. No? Okay.